What surprised me the most was the amount of leads so fast. Like, I remember the first night I went to sleep, I woke up with like 9 or 10 leads already by 7 a.m. I was like, whoa. I was like, good morning. I called Michael. Michael, the drought is over. You were like, look, guys, you don't have to go with me. But if you would, this is what's going to happen. ABC. We give you a chance, and ABC really happened. So, Cameron, the bottom line, you're the secret weapon. When I have someone that on a click of a button can generate ton of work anywhere that I will point on the map for him, what else do I need?
Would you say that your life outside of business has changed?
The only thing that my life changed, you made my life harder. And I'll explain.
I am here with Eli from 101 Prime. He has been with us for about 5 months now, and he has so far generated almost $500,000 in sales from the leads that we've given them alone. Almost. So that's about how much a month? You said started out around 88K a month, and then now it's growing to
the first month was 88K. The second month I was around 92,000. The third month we already did 120. So it picks up every month. We just saw better results, but eventually it was all made possible because you keep in our calendar super busy. So thank God.
Yeah.
As long as every day we keep generating between 4 to 7 leads a day on our calendar, this is very, very easy numbers to do for, I think, every person.
Yeah, 100%. How are you feeling about everything?
Thank God, no complaints.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, Cam. I've been in the service industry for 7 years now. And besides doing the air duct, we also have garage door companies. So for many, many years, we'll be dealing with a lot of marketing companies and lead generation. And you know how it is, and how much money you can find yourself spending until you find that sweet spot, And I can tell you that from my experience, a lot of times, a lot of new marketing companies that we started with, already after the second or sometimes the third month, we would already cut them off and go find a new one, because a lot of them talk big, promise big, but deliver very little, And this is not the case here. And here we are doing our 5th month now. And also we opened 2 more locations with you now.
Yep.
So
we're expanding.
Yeah, we're expanding. Yeah.
100%. So
let's say that you're the first marketer that we ever expanded this way and so fast.
Right. Yeah. Feels good. Yeah. Before we started working together, can you kind of describe your situation with your business, with your life? Like, try to build us a picture of what life looked like before meeting us. What were you guys struggling with?
Leads, generating leads, before we start with you, we were not doing air duct at all. We were only in the garage door. And in the garage door, we have 2 companies here that we actually had 2 different marketing companies, one for each company. And it's kind of hard when you don't have the one place that everything is there, and the one team that you talk to, and sometimes, they perform better, they perform less. And it was fluctuating so much, it's hard to find the stable ground. And this is what we got when we met you. And that's the most important thing, I think, for every business, the stability. Mm-hmm. And I'll be honest, I was super skeptical, at the beginning that, after the conversation and after everything that you presented us, we were skeptical, no doubt. But we said, okay, fuck it, let's give it a shot, And here we are. So, yeah.
Well, it's
the greatest. Yep.
It's easy to be skeptical when you've been burnt before, like you said. And when we show you the stuff that we showed you, it's easy to be skeptical because it seems too good to be true until you actually get a taste of your first week. And then you get a little reality check of like, oh, okay, maybe this is true. Maybe this is reality.
So here, you want to hear why it took me so long to give you this testimonial now?
Yeah.
Because every time that you asked me at the beginning, I said no, because I want to make sure that this is not a temporary thing that, the first month is booming, second month is booming. We were like waiting for the downside.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can start, everything's booming, and after a month or 2, boom, things are gone.
Mm-hmm.
And every month I said, okay, let's see how the next month will look like, And look, every day that I open the calendar, I'm always 2 weeks booked ahead.
Yeah.
That's something that doesn't usually happen that often, you know?
Yep.
And not for this long amount of time. For 5 months to be booked every month 2 weeks ahead is absolutely amazing. You
Yep.
know, I don't need to be worried about, okay, this week is full, what will happen next week or the week after that. Every week my calendar is full for the next 2 weeks, so
Yeah.
here we are doing a testimonial.
Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate you hopping on. I finally got you. I
Yes.
think you guys have like over 100 jobs booked on the calendar right now. Like people that are waiting to get their ducks cleaned. The last time I checked your pipeline, anyways. Is that
Yeah.
accurate?
Probably if you look it up now, there are more. Just since last night until now, over 12 leads came in.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the power of the
So,
duct agency, baby.
yeah.
What would you say was, but just backtracking a little bit, what was the hardest part about getting new customers before? What was some of the things you guys tried?
A lot of different tactics, whether we went and advertised on Google, Facebook, you know, all the social media platforms, even go on apps, you know, like Nextdoor or Thumbtack, you know, all those places. Just, you know, spread all over just to generate work.
Right. Right.
And
And
yeah, with you, it's a one-stop shop. So
yeah, beautiful. So, what made you finally say, okay, I need help with marketing?
what made me say that I actually need help with marketing is after spending thousands and thousands of dollars every month on other marketing companies, and I even went out and tried to advertise myself a little bit, to try to basically save on those expenses. You know, that was the real struggle because it's not easy. It's not that simple just to launch a campaign, and you know, it's not like you do that and next day you're getting jobs. So the real struggle was to find reliable, good marketing companies that can actually deliver on their promise and keep your calendar booked. That's the real struggle.
Yeah.
And what made us choose you guys? Again, the only thing that made us choose you, it's not the, you know, all the fancy words and the amazing conversation we had over the phone. No, is actually the result. Because you know, you can always try for the first month with someone or 2 months or whatever X amount of time until you understand if it's good or not. And ever since we launched the campaign after 2 days, we already got jobs. You know, we were shocked. So
Yeah. Was there anything that you were unsure about before jumping in with us? Like, what were you most, you said that you were skeptical. What were you most skeptical about before jumping in with us?
the thing that was most skeptical about is, again, people that when you get burned a lot and you talk to so many other marketers, and again, everybody promise big and not everyone can actually deliver. So I guess with you guys, it was more of a trial thing because first of all, Cameron, the way you talk, the way you present yourself, the way you explain everything, you sound like you actually know what you're talking about, not like most people that, you know, just talk big. You also weren't like, what I really appreciate about you, you were like, hey guys, I'm the one, I'm telling you I'm gonna do this. You know, no, you were like, look guys, you don't have to go with me, but if you would, this is what's gonna happen, ABC.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, we give you a chance, and ABC really happened. So here we are.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I appreciate you saying those things because that's what I try to. I'm like, you don't have to go with this. I really don't care what you do.
I'm not trying to bullshit or offense you. If I'm gonna sweet talk to you, you're not gonna give me a discount. So this is not that. I'm really speaking the truth here.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's all we want, just the genuine, honest thoughts on what your experience has been like with us. Touch on that. What was your experience like when initially meeting with us, and what made you decide to actually move forward? Was there one thing that you guys saw, heard, or experienced that made you go like, okay, let's do it. Let's give this guy a shot.
We saw your testimonials on your website. So what made us, you know, feel better about going with you? So after we did our initial talk, we went on your website. We saw the testimonial videos. We saw the amount of people that work with you that you showed us. And what I really appreciate about you is that you will not work with another company if you already have someone in that area.
Yeah.
Which even when we tried to bribe you, you still said no. So
Yeah.
that honesty and being reliable is the most important thing, I think, between a company and a marketer.
Hmm.
So that's something that we really appreciate about you, and it's something that we learned about you over time. Because there's a lot of, let's call them, snakes out there, you know.
Yeah.
Like he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm only working with you. You're my only one here," and then you go and found out he has like three, four people in the same area, and you advertise for them on your head. So
Yeah.
for you, it's not just about the money. It's really about delivering the result.
Right. What would you say it's been like working with the Duct Agency team? What have you experienced? What support have you had? Just kind of touch on that a little bit.
Ever since we started working with the Duct Agency team, and I want to say a shout out to Aman.
Yep.
Okay, amazing Aman. That's what we call him.
Yeah.
Absolutely great. Oh, availability, first of all. Every issue that we got, any concern or anything that we need, you're always available. Even if you specifically not available at the moment, Aman is always there. And even if you guys can't answer the phone at the moment, you always reply in text and always call back. Or we basically feel like we have a mother and father. You understand?
Yep.
We have a team here, and you guys are on top of everything. Any tweak, any changes, any new crazy idea that we have, you guys are always there and willing to hear us out and actually, you know, go ahead and even do a little bit things that you don't normally deal with, like the chimney ideas that we got and other stuff. Or even you guys are actually doing for us right now a recruitment campaign for technicians, which already, by the way, we have now 9 applicants and we only launched it, what, 2 days ago?
Yeah.
We have 2 interviews already set up for tomorrow and a few more for next week.
You guys are moving quick.
Well, I got a good marketer. If you want, I'll give you his number.
What would you say, kind of touch on that point, what would you say has surprised you most once we started?
The amount of jobs. What surprised me the most was the amount of leads so fast. Like, I remember the first night I went to sleep, I woke up with like 9 or 10 leads already by 7 a.m. I was like, whoa,
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
good morning. I was like, good morning. I called Michael. Michael, the drought is over,
Yeah.
you know?
Was it just like the amount of jobs that started? Was it we often find when people get a lot of leads, I always tell people it's like it doesn't matter how many leads you get. It matters what you do with those leads.
No, again, what really surprised me again is the amount of work and the amount of jobs. And I think what I really, really also appreciated about you guys, about the Duct Agency, you guys are not just here to generate the leads. You guys helped us a lot to train and build our entire office, our dispatching, and all the training that you did on the Go High level and all the pipeline and the AI bots and everything, all the entire automation that you did from the moment the customer leaves these details to the moment that they get the text message to our office calling them and the way you train the office to speak to the customers and how to book the customers on the calendar. You guys are awesome. So
Yeah, yeah, I appreciate
because
that.
normally marketing companies normally do that. They're like, okay, give us the budget. This is our retainer. We're gonna generate your leads and go break your head on how to book them. Now, usually it's the business owner responsibility, to manage his office and make sure that his dispatch, calling the customers and booking those leads. But with you guys, especially because we started new in the air duct, you really gave us the platform and the base on not just to generate the leads, but you trained our office. You dedicated a lot of time on training John from our office and how to talk to customers, how to book, A to Z, basically. So you're
Yeah.
not just another marketer. You really helped us to build the business and stabilize it.
What would you say has changed the most in your business since working with us? Like if you could take a screenshot of like your life before and then your life
My bank
now.
account, bank account. I
Yeah.
mean, that's the most simple, straight up answer. The bank account. That's all.
Yeah. So your bank account has changed the most since working with us?
I think that's the most important thing for every business. No,
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
I,
Yeah.
I I think that's the bottom line.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Hey,
changed the most? The bank account.
yeah. Would you say that your life outside of business has changed through the duct agency services as well?
I'll tell you the only thing that my life changed, you made my life harder. And I'll explain. Because normally when you before you and I can speak about the garage door because again before you we never did air duct before. But in the garage door, working with other marketing companies, when you don't have a lot of work every day, and especially garage door is more of emergency calls, you know? So you're not too sure when your day starts and when your day is over. But even on days, let's say that you have kind of like a full schedule, or weeks, I'm sorry, that you have kind of like a full schedule. Okay, you go, you do your two, three, sometimes four jobs, and an amazing day, you will have four jobs. And that's it, your day's over. You go back home, that's it, end of day, shower, eat dinner, go to sleep, repeat. But you made my life harder because every day I come back home now, work is not over. Because our office is working until 5 p.m. All the phone calls and all the leads are coming after 5 p.m. I'm home at 7 and 8 and sometimes even at 9 p.m. Booking customers, answering emails, checking the go-ahead level, setting up the pipeline, whatever the office did up to 5, whatever after happened after 5 p.m. I'm home doing all that. So sometimes I'm finding myself sitting the computer until 10, 11 and keep doing work. So on that perspective, you made my life harder. But this is a good thing because that's how you grow. And if, let's say, we would have had the same experience in the garage door like we have with you, we would probably be able to afford to buy three more houses like those, not one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
there
love
you
it.
go.
I've never heard somebody say that. You ask that question, they're like, "Yeah, I can see my kids better." You're like, "You made my life way harder, Cam."
You made my life harder, bro. But thank God. I'm not complaining.
Yeah. So that this kind of relates to that actually, but where do you think you see your business going now, right? You have all this built out, you're continuing to grow. The momentum is pretty much it is going quick. Where do you see your business going into the future?
All over America. As many states as possible.
So just
Take, taking over each state a step at a time. Right now we already took over Southwest Florida. Now we're focusing on Washington and California. And once we're gonna stabilize those areas, from there we're gonna, sweep from west to east.
just
So
take just country expansion and takeover. I like it.
yeah.
Um
Look,
yeah.
you're look, Cameron. The bottom line, you're the secret weapon. You're the secret sauce. When I have someone that on a click of a button can generate ton of work anywhere that I will point on the map for him. What else do I need? Just go set up the people, set up the office, and you know,
Yep.
go kill it.
100%.
Right now, we're running here 4 trucks in Southwest Florida. Um, and now in California and Seattle, we're setting everything up there. But eventually, the goal, if you have in each state at least 10 vans working, I mean, what else do you want?
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited. Um if someone is on the fence about working with us, what would you tell them?
I tell them if you snooze, you lose.
Snooze, you
That's what I
lose.
gotta say. If you snooze, you lose. I'm sure that you spend so much money working with other marketing companies. Go with Cameron. You won't regret it. The Duct Agency is what got me from a new business. In 5 months, I feel like I'm already 5 years doing this. So Cameron is your guy. Of
Yeah, and you've been burned
No
before
doubt.
a lot, right? What do you think
Course.
what do you think was the difference between us versus those other people?
Again, when you're talking to people, everybody sounds amazing on the phone. Everybody, big promises, big promises. But you actually delivered. So the only thing I can say to someone that is hesitant about you is that if you're not gonna try, you're not gonna fucking know. And the only way we're sitting here talking right now is because we gave you a shot. And here we go. Here we are. We're not regretting it.
Yeah, 100%. Well, yeah, Eli, I appreciate you hopping on. I'm excited to see where we go from here on out. We've already done a lot of damage in one area. How much more damage can we do in that same area, let alone all the areas that you want to branch off into? So, yeah, almost $500,000 generated in 5 months, and I appreciate you hopping on.